going on, everybody? Welcome back. Toon Talk, episode 31.
Yep, Curtis Joseph episode.
Because we're not counting the draft. That wasn't an actual episode of Toon Talk. So this is episode 31. We're back. It's middle of June. It was like 97 degrees or something like that today. Not exactly hockey weather, but
heartworm day. I give my dog's heartworm. Medicine, not the worm. Well, one of my dogs does have heartworm, so that's going to be a nice bill coming up. The one that we adopted.
What a way to start an episode, Garrett. You didn't even have to kill. There wasn't even a mood to kill. You just there you go.
Well, it's the 15th. 15th month is the day I give the dog's heartworm medicine. I'm glad we brought it up because I forgot up until now.
Do you, Garrett? Do you want to address the fact that you were the last one into the call, even though Tyler was taking a college exam today, and we said we were going to start?
I was taking a nap. And I just woke up.
He was giving his dog heartworm medicine.
Yeah, I was giving my dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Medicine. No, I just finished a 10-hour drive back from New York to see the in-laws, so I took a little evening nappy before Toon Talk.
All right, fair enough. Resting. Looks like you're hydrating nicely.
Yes, still planning on skating tonight. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's the real reason you took a nap. Wasn't because of the show.
No, that's really the reason. Yeah.
Okay. Tim, how's it going? How's baseball season going?
Good actually. We're 2-1. I got 2 doubles on the season, so we're heating up.
We were talking about possibly going to Tim's game tonight as you're listening to this Thursday night, and we then discovered that apparently there is a $6 ticket fee to go to men's league baseball in Genesee County.
Who the fuck do they think they are?
Exactly.
I'm asking the same thing.
Who does that money go to is what I would like to know.
You guys at least get beer or something?
No, it goes to like field maintenance and that kind of stuff.
Then just roll it into the cost of the team, man. I don't want if I'm playing beer league, whatever, and my wife's coming and my kid's coming, I don't want them to have to pay $12 to watch me just fuck
Is there like an age break where anyone younger than that doesn't have to pay? Like if I pretend to be a 12-year-old, do I have to pay?
There used to be, but I think it's like 5 and under is free.
Jesus. 5 and under. That's
that
might be a hard sell.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know if I could pull off being 5. Have to shave a couple of days before.
Yeah.
You could shave a month before they wouldn't notice.
I'd be okay. Ty, finishing up school, all done for the summer.
Yeah. Just wrapped up my last exam, so get a nice little month break here before I start work. So expect to be on the golf course quite a lot with you goons and go from there.
There we go. Garrett, how was the in-laws?
Good. Just did some lake time. Took my clubs out. Didn't get a chance to break them out, but didn't do much of anything, which is exactly what I was hoping to do. So
there you go.
So I specifically, like, my in-laws are not hockey fans. Like, nothing against that. So I specifically.
Whoa, no. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Let me put it this way: they're not sports fans. They don't do sports.
I don't know. That's work. That's
touchdown.
Anyways. So I specifically didn't bring Leo's like hockey net and hockey thing because I'm like, I don't want them to like have to like play hockey with my kid. I know they don't play sports. So I don't know if he was doing this beforehand, but the moment I show up, he finds like a fucking fly swatter and he starts hitting tennis balls into like the laundry basket. Hockey. And I'm just like, all right, well, this is the guy I created. So
doesn't matter what you do, you're not getting that hockey bug out of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, we had a good time.
So that's a great problem.
He's got a nice kegerator there, so I always have a nice cold beer on hand.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so he makes up for his lack of sports and it's good beer too. It's like a local IPA thing he always stocks it with, so it's good stuff.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So break even.
Yeah. Everybody's off season's going good, I assume. I guess the reason we're hopping on to this episode, we're like a week late because we had scheduling conflicts last week, but we are here to talk about the Happy Gilmore Invitational.
And holy shit, 3-0.
Wait, it's 1-0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I behind? Am I that far behind you?
Oh.
That's what we call a tease.
Wait, hold on. Now I have to watch. This is such great radio as we watched the game that happened last night. And everybody already knows. I am so far behind you.
Yeah, I'm already on
there
the
it is. No,
replay.
I got it. Okay, no, I just saw it.
Wow, I'm a little behind too then. Because
You're
they
behind
just
me?
scored.
Yeah.
They
You're
just scored the
behind in
second.
general life.
Okay. All right.
That's-
All right.
Anyways,
Damn.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore Invitational. Second year we did it. I would say as good, if not better than the first year. Beautiful weather. I think moving it to a little later in the summer, probably the right move. We had
I like it. Yeah.
I think we
definitely.
had way better weather than we did. I know the first year we did it, weather was fine. It was just it was like 55 and overcast.
It was fine, but I think doing it in the middle of summer the playoffs are still going. When we did it, so nobody really lost the hockey bug yet. But you're full swing into golf, so you're not just like it's not. I think last year was literally some guys it was their first time out for the season, and like this time too.
Yeah.
But, it's nice to get about a month under the belt before you.
It kind of breaks up
Definitely.
the off season nicely.
Yeah. Yep. I like it, and it's not the day before Mother's Day. More important.
More
that's true.
importantly, yep. There was a lot of complaints about that being the case last year, and so I took that into account.
Thanks to the
and-
mothers for their service.
Yeah.
Yep. There you attaboy, Tim. I guess you guys want to get into it?
I think we're done.
Where
so
would
what's
you
the
guys
episode?
where would you guys like to start talking? How would you guys like where would you
I
guys
would just like to
begin?
go right towards the end where Garrett stayed sober for the second year in a row.
Bullshit.
Garrett.
I didn't yell that. And I don't think I made him as much of an ass this year though.
That is true.
Thank you. I was
That's 100% true.
I mean that's
yeah.
that's a very low bar.
Hey, you know what? You got to start
Like an impossibly low bar.
I
Did you
may have
guys
lost my hat. So if you see,
you lost your Hockey Fest hat?
I don't know. I haven't seen it since then. It might be at my parents'.
Where
Yeah.
where did you guys
I'm pretty
go
sure you
after
still
the-
had it out when you left.
Okay, good. So it's probably my parents because I haven't been to my parents since then. So.
Where did you guys go after we left the course? Because we stayed after and
Red
drank
Baron.
on
Oh
the
no, we went
course
to
for like an
BJ's and
hour.
Red Baron. Yep.
You guys went to BJ's and then went to Red Baron.
Special appearance by DFB too.
That is true. DFB did come up for a couple of beers.
Yeah, I
Atta
remember
way.
that. Yep, that's the
Atta
last
way.
thing I remember in the night. And that's I think that's when I left. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it was 12:45, and you were sipping on your water, and you looked at me, and go, "I think I'm ready to go home."
Yeah.
At that point, I knew it was. There's nothing good's gonna happen.
All right. Do you guys want to get into what the results were? I was thinking. I
don't see anything yet.
You don't see anything? You should be seeing.
No, not yet.
There,
Oh, there it
we
is.
go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, now I see. Yeah.
Okay. So there was the good thing about this year was obviously last year, the first year we had it, there was a tie. There was a little bit of a hubbub, a little bit of controversy. Didn't have a tiebreaker. So thankfully this year we did have a tiebreaker and there was no controversy throughout the whole thing. It was a nice, clean,
About as smooth
well-fought-
as it can get.
Yeah, let's call it
well-fought
no
match.
controversy.
well-fought match.
Controversy is not a word I would use to describe this.
Well, so we'll just start. So we obviously had the draft. One of my players had his hip replaced 2 years ago and is having problems with his hip and his back, and so didn't think he would be able to play both hockey and golf. And so he asked me if I could find him a sub for golf a couple weeks before the event. So I went around, I asked a couple of uncles and friends of the team.
Better golfers. Yeah.
Well, some would say better golfers.
Most,
That's
handicaps. Yeah.
Well, okay. But we're not gonna go out and find a bad golfer for a sub, okay? Because that would just be stupid. You wouldn't do it. If you would find a sub for hockey, you wouldn't go out and find a bad hockey player. You don't even pretend.
Hey,
Don't
swing a dick,
even-
man. Swing a
but
dick. I would
don't-
try to find somebody that's, here's the thing.
Oh, here we go.
No, actually continue. I'll get to my rant.
Okay. All right. So, and then, we already have a little bit of controversy because, I find a sub for this player. Who may or may, the player may or may not have been my dad, like that, whatever. That's kind of irrelevant to the story. So then literally the night before the event, I get a text from Embry who's like, Connor, I can't golf tomorrow. Can you find me a golf sub? Like literally 12 hours before we're supposed to skate. So I was like, oh man. Well, luckily, I had another
Luckily.
guy text
Yeah,
me like
luckily.
literally an hour before Embry did, just out of the blue. Hey, my plans changed. If you need a sub for golf, I'm available tomorrow. And it just, the universe sometimes just has a plan. Things
Stars
work out.
aligned.
You went
And
from
my uncle Mark was able to come in and
probably
help us at
one
the
of the
last.
best golfers out there in the
Probably like the second best golfer out
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
probably the second best, and he's matched with the first best.
Well, I mean, hey, I made my teams however I wanted to make my teams.
Okay, so here's my rant. Okay, we go to the draft board. Where was MB drafted?
I think he was drafted like 19th, maybe.
Fourth. He was drafted fourth from the bottom.
Okay,
I
so
believe.
20th.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
fourth
so
from
he
the
would have been
bottom.
drafted 16th.
Fourth from the bottom. And why was he drafted? Because he's a hell of a hockey player. Why was
Yeah.
he drafted fourth from the bottom?
Because he's not a good golfer.
Okay, so there we go. So instead of saying, "Hey, Mark, Uncle Mark, you want to play? You want to play golf for me?"
That's
my
not
friend?
that's not what happened.
Oh, what do you mean that's not what happened?
That's not what happened. You want me to bring up the text?
I don't care about the text. I'm telling you what you should have done. You should have said, "Hey, you should have had the inner thoughts to keep this competitive and said, you know what? I'm going to ask a guy that I know is going to be out there. I'm going to ask a guy to golf that's probably comparable to Embry in golf. And I already drafted him."
Are you talking about Brandon?
Yep.
Okay, so if
He had clubs. He was in the cart.
He had his clubs with him. That is
If-
true.
Mark had not
If Mark,
texted
yeah.
me, I would have asked Brandon.
Oh, I bet. That should have been a
100%.
no contest. Like, come on.
But I thought it was discussed beforehand that the coaches weren't going to play.
Thank you, Tim.
Well, hold up. Time out.
Yeah, it was also
Matucci is
discussed
at
that
my
Embry
house
was
the
gonna
night
play
before,
both.
and he tells me that Connor said if one of my guys can't golf, you're going to golf. So he had his clubs in his car with him to golf just in case you needed him. So I'm calling cap.
Yeah, you're
right
right.
now on this.
Just in case we needed him, which we didn't need because
Oh.
I found a sub for golf.
God, yeah. Man.
Uh.
This is an asterisk year.
No, it's no,
And-
no,
This
it's
is
not.
a
No, it's
Barry
not. and I'll
Bonds juicing
No, it's
asterisk
not.
year.
It's not, and I'll tell you why. We're gonna reveal. For obviously, first we played hockey.
Yep.
Hockey game was a little bit of a blowout,
And let me tell you too.
5-12. Now, hold on. Yep. We had our goalie who we drafted backed out.
Yeah.
So we had to find a sub goalie for our team.
Yeah.
Which was quite difficult.
It was
Yes,
difficult.
which was- so it was
Tim,
pretty
Tim,
goal.
Tim, who found our goalie?
That I don't know.
I did because we were looking for a goalie.
Garrett. So interestingly enough, the other team found our goalie.
Okay, got it. Next year, I won't find your goalie for you when your goalie backs
I mean,
out.
Yeah, we'll let you just put up a shooter tutor.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
don't
mean,
know if you could
fair
play- would
enough.
you rather
Fair
play with
enough. You
Chuck?
got us. If you found us a goalie, he was a great guy. Shout
Yeah.
out Dalton, great guy. Struggled a little bit.
I don't think he struggled more than Lou did in golf.
Well, I mean, he wasn't a golfer either. He didn't know what
Oh,
Dalton
you're
did.
talking about hockey.
We'll
I thought he
get
was
to
fine
that.
in hockey. No, I honestly, we peppered the shit out of him, man. Like,
Yeah.
I
You're
felt
right.
a
You
little
did.
bad.
You did. I did not draft a good hockey team.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Tim. We did not draft a good hockey team. Which at the end of the day,
It's not just hockey though.
did it matter? Who knows? We'll see in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, hockey was a little bit of a blowout. We talked about capping the differential at 6, but we ended up 7. Because I said if one point ends up being the difference, I would feel bad. So we said 7,
Yeah.
kept it the way it was, 12-5. We
All I'm
scored a
gonna say,
goal.
next year. There's going to be no merge. Like hockey, like in the
There
third
should-
period,
you guys
you're like,
should not have let up. I don't know
we let
why
up.
you
Yeah.
let up.
We let up. 'cause
We
we're like,
totally
all right.
let up.
I don't know why you guys. Well, time out. You had this is another little bit of controversy.
Yep.
Your 2 worst skaters
Okay.
combined for 1 period of play.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
One had to take a dog to the ER. And John.
I heard he didn't go to the ER.
Okay, that's not what I heard. But
I heard your mom went to the ER and he stayed home.
I mean, that's totally possible. Yes, I'm not going to deny that.
Okay.
But either
Either
way,
way, a little bit of
we
an
were
emergency.
so you're saying we were short benched?
I'm saying
what's your point?
you were short bench without your 2 worst players who, had they been out there, would have been a lot more of a liability than anything.
You know, they were there.
I don't know about that.
if I could bench my 2 worst players, would it have been 7 goals?
What are you talking about? You're gonna bench Computer 94? Is that what you're saying right now?
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, I earned that jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earned it for $15 at Play It Again Sports.
It was about 6.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You paid too much for that jersey then. But you guys should not have let up.
Oh,
100%.
we definitely should have. Well,
100%.
yeah.
Hindsight's
I
2020.
didn't think the golf would be a blowout, and we really only have ourselves to blame as we went to the scores here. We'll go team by team, and we'll talk about what happened.
Yeah. So obviously 7-point differential, a lot of ground to make up for the green team. You can see the groups. My group went off first.
I thought
Me and
Raiders did.
no, we went off first.
No, we went second.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys made it. Yeah.
So I'll just say this about my group. I didn't play great. Don, who's Eric's dad, Big D, didn't play great. We both played okay. The other 2 guys, Dalton didn't know what hand he was in golf. He hit lefty.
Yikes.
He hit lefty the whole front 9, and then we're in the 10th tee box, and he walks up with a right-handed driver and stripes it right down the middle.
Kind of impressive.
He putted with a left-handed putter, but he used a right-handed grip, so he had like tricky
Really
grip on a
firm, really
left-handed
firm
putter.
grip.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, great guy. Bobby was getting very upset. I was just like, Bobby, you gotta
That's Bobby for
you
you.
gotta just have fun.
Yeah.
He was getting so frustrated. And then I don't know if he got drunk or high or both, but he like couldn't hit the ball. I was just like, oh, Bobby. But we shot a 74. So not great, 2 over, little disappointing. We just couldn't get going. We make a birdie and then give it right back the next hole. It was a whole thing. Next up, we had Tyler, Ian, Reeder, and Poon Patty. How'd you guys do, Ty?
We did pretty good overall. I mean, we had a couple birdie opportunities that we let up and just couldn't make any putts on the green. Like we probably had about 4 or 5 chances to birdie and couldn't convert on them. And then a couple bad bogeys. And I think we ended up 3 over, if I remember correctly. But I mean, it was one of those things where none of us could putt, and 2 or 3 putting on every green just hurts. Can't score good when you do that. So it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, you got to make like at least 1 or 2 like 15, 20 footers in a scramble to go low.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we didn't have it. And
I'm guessing that is what the green team's second group did, because these guys, baby,
This game.
baby, 9 under from that. Let me just say, when this group came in, you should have heard the shit Tom was talking, Garrett. Oh, my God.
So true.
I love the draft.
My God. Garrett didn't draft me. Garrett forgot about me in the draft.
I was a solid golfer. I honestly
next year
thought
Garrett
I
will
would
remember
pick
me.
Tom. I was in Tom's group last year.
That
He's
will
a
go
solid
down.
golfer.
That'll go down as maybe the worst mistake in
That
the
may
Happy
be
Gilmore draft history.
No. I'm not going to get into the worst mistake.
And Tom scored. He scored in hockey.
He scored in hockey too. He had a goal.
He scored in hockey last year too during the Happy Gilmore. I think he got like 2 or 3 last year.
Tom played like it was his contract year.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Played like he had something to prove.
Yeah.
And he proved it all right.
How's Phil's a golfer? Do we know?
Phil's also a pretty solid golfer. I was talking to Behrman that next Tuesday, and he was like, yeah, dude, I didn't play great. Mark didn't play great, but at every time we had at least 1 or 2 looks at every shot. Everybody was making putts. Everybody was hitting good shots.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go 9 under, like you've got to have at least 2 or 3 guys, if not the whole group, that's contributing. So yeah. So yeah, our 9 unders, not bad. Those guys tore it up. So this next group, Garrett, would you say this was like your horse group?
This was our horse. Yeah.
You guys needed this group to go low.
I talked with my dad about it. It just sounds like their horse struggled on this one.
Yeah.
John couldn't hit shit until like the last 3 or 4 holes, and they still did good, but that's how you need your your shooters to shoot, and we didn't have that.
Yeah, I know. He didn't try to save himself for hockey. Tried to,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what it was.
and then he got to the course early, was on the range. I could tell he was working on his game a little bit. And that's never a good sign when you're
Yeah, you should have just came to the bar and had some with the
when
boys.
when you're working on your game before a round. That's never a good thing. So yeah, 1 under for that group was very surprising. Very surprising. So yeah, so you can see we're only down 2 at this point.
Hate to see it.
Or sorry, we're up 2 at this point because
Yeah,
it's
but-
low score. And then our last group, couple of old guys, Timmy and Craig. Tim, how do you think you guys hit them?
I think Craig and I hit them pretty decent for the front 9. The old guys definitely carried us.
That's kind of what I expected. I'll just
Hey, we used like 4 of my shots though. So
I'll tell you what, Mike. So I played with Mike actually last Tuesday. He was like, "Yeah, dude, Tim hit some balls that like just bombs."
I
Just
piped a
absolute
couple off the
bombs.
drive. Yep.
But I'll just this I would imagine sums up their round pretty well. So they're on 18, and if you've ever played Brookwood, it's like 18 like a hard dog.
I forgot about that.
And they're down. They're like down, like almost to the pond there in front of the green, and they're hitting a blind shot over the creek into the green. And I look and like Mike and Dale are hitting, and there's no balls anywhere near the 18th green. And then they hit their ball and they're like just short or whatever, like just to the right. And they come up and they make their, I think you guys made a bogey. And Tim walks out to me and goes, "Hey, you see that ball over there?" And he points to a ball that's on the front of the 9th green. And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, that's me. I thought 9 was 18.
Hey, it was a pretty good shot.
Well, I will say,
it was a good shot.
so we were feeling pretty good about 17 with my group. So we find our ball. I think that's 17 is a 5. Yeah. So we were
par 5.
We were approaching. Okay, 73 is exactly what I probably expected out of that.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, if those guys are right around par, we're gonna be okay. I thought we would be a little bit lower. I thought if we went like 2-ish under, I thought that would be a pretty good score for us, because I figured our second group would go like 5 or 6, and then I figured if our third group went even.
What do you think that score would have been with Ember?
69.
It's still a solid group.
69, 68, maybe.
Yeah, maybe make a difference. I don't know. It'd be close. But anyways, so back to my story. So 18. So we're right on their ass on the tee box. So I'm looking. Or I find my ball and I see Craig starting to tee up his shot for on 18. And as soon as he goes his backswing, I just go, "Found it!"
Oh, you're such a prick.
And he just. And I got down, hit another shot. Like
He
I
flubbed
did
it like 5 feet and
Oh
lost
my
it.
God. You're such a
He ended up
prick.
using his second shot, which is just like, fuck, that's what I get.
Oh, you're such a prick. All right, so there it is. Green team final score 222. White team after hockey in 2 groups at 151. So all you math majors out there know, for a tie, that last group needed to shoot a 71 1 under par, and to win, they needed to be a 72 under par. That group, I thought was going to be a group. You got Knack, who probably one of, if not the best golfer out there.
He was all right. He definitely I'll be honest, I was hoping a little more from him, but he even said he didn't have a great game himself.
Okay.
So I think that's probably what it was. And I think the issue is I would hit a decent shot, like a safe shot, and then he would just try and crank it and would lose it. And then on the first, we thought my ball was in play in the first tee because I kind of cut the corner a little bit. We couldn't find it. So we had to back up and play another ball. I mean, so that happened at least 3 or 4 times where we thought we had a decent one in play.
Right.
Let Max just kind of be like, all right, go for the fences, and didn't work out all the time. But I'll tell you what, though, it's nice. We obviously had him golfing the anchor slot. Like, he's consistent when you need him.
Right.
You know, when you have no shots anywhere, you got one guy left. He's the guy you want. Our issue was every single birdie chance we had to putt at least 15 feet. I made a 30-foot putt on 9 for birdie, and then I think we bogeyed 2 or 3 holes. Like, it just we didn't make it easy for ourselves.
Right. So
because I think we were even on the front, or maybe +1 on the front.
ooh,
Yeah, I
ooey.
remember.
So 71 to tie, 70 to win.
Womp, womp,
73.
womp.
Tim, as always, well done, sir.
Yeah, as always, this is the first year you guys won.
Well,
We have yet to lose in a Happy Gilmore.
yet to lose, undefeated, green team,
Yeah,
undefeated.
don't
in
forget your
Happy
Barry
Gilmore.
Bonds star, my friend.
No,
Barry
Barry
Bonds
Bonds
star.
star.
No.
Barry Bonds
You know, here's
star.
the thing. For
No.
future reference, if there's going to be a sub, we need to have like a consensus. Like, Mark is not Embry when it comes to golfing.
See, with Mark though, we kept it. He was in the Sunday skates where it all started. So we try to keep it in the
Okay,
hockey family.
No.
Here's my only reason. So if we had had more time, if it had been a week, if Embry had given me a week, we could have had
You
a
already
discussion. About,
drafted Brandon. Like,
he was our coach.
I know, but he was on your team. He had clubs. He was there.
I didn't know he had
Pretty
clubs
if not maybe
when
a little better than Embry.
He showed up to my house and said, "There's a good chance I'm golfing tomorrow." So
I don't know who
Just
told him
saying.
that because that was not me.
he said it came directly from you.
I'm taking
So I
I
do have a
here, just star in that thing.
I do
Yeah,
have a
big old
suggestion
star.
for tiebreaker.
We already have one. It's handicap.
Okay. So
I have a better one.
here's what I texted him. I said, hey, can you plan on bringing your clubs tomorrow? Embry can't golf, but I texted my uncle and he should be able to play. But worst case,
So you already knew that you
but
did.
worst case, you might be in. He said,
Oh,
thank God
wow.
I wanted to
Worst
golf.
case.
I said, no
Wow.
promises. I'll let you know if I hear from my uncle. And if you're off the hook, I texted him an hour ago and nothing yet. And then I texted him literally 10 minutes after that and said, all right, my uncle is playing. Sorry for getting your
Okay.
hopes up.
So here's our next question: who's closer to Embry's skill level in golf?
Why
Mark?
does that matter?
Because that's where you drafted him, man. Like, I could be like, Harv, you're not playing hockey. I'm calling up.
You did do
Dan
that.
McCarty.
You did do that. You did that with your two worst
Yeah,
players.
I just
They
found
didn't
this bum
play.
on the streets.
You did that with your two worst players. Neither one. John wasn't planning on playing hockey. Can we just say
I know. I could fully believe that too. Yes,
he was not planning on playing hockey,
Yes.
which is just as egregious as
It is
finding.
egregious. Yes, it is very egregious. Don't get
Okay.
me wrong.
So
But he still played.
he played like 3 shifts.
And he still played.
I
That is true.
we're splitting
Hey,
hairs.
they
at
don't
that
ask how.
point.
They ask. They ask him. Fuck.
how many hows of the
how
F?
how come?
I'm just glad we had another year without controversy. That's all that I wanted.
So this is my suggestion for in the event of a tie. I don't know if we can logistically make it work, whatever, but a 1-hole playoff between the coaches.
I kind of like that.
I'm not opposed to it. The issue is we'd have to get Brookwood on board with it.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate it either.
Because what time did we finish up? Were there groups still teeing off when we were wrapping up? I think there were, because we were I think like
you know what,
4 or
actually,
5.
It was later, so they probably were.
We probably were done close like 5:30ish.
Yeah, they might have been able to sneak, or even just like
Even a
putting-
chip off
Yeah, chip off from the
Yeah,
putting or
on the
something.
18 or something, or
Yeah.
or even the practice.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Yeah,
I do
Because
like
at that point, everybody would be together.
yeah.
So that would be
that's
kind
true.
of cool.
I do
Well, 'cause-
like. Sorry, go ahead, Ty.
Well, I was thinking like if we did like a chip off, what we could do since we're all right there at 18 is we could have the coaches go out to like right at the beginning of that creek, and like tee
Ooh,
up
yeah.
from there, then go in the last like 50 yards or however long it is from there.
That's not a bad idea. I do like the idea of having the draft in person the Friday before next year.
Yes, or not
Yeah.
even the Friday before, or either the Friday before or. Oh yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah. So yeah, you know if you're making it or not. That's a good idea.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I mean, obviously, if we had to get subs, the subs would be invited, but wouldn't. I mean, obviously, probably wouldn't be there, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's.
Or have a designated sub list.
Joey Grappin could be number 1 sub because he hasn't made it 2 years in a row, and we question if he even wants to be on the team.
Yeah, I got a lot. Listen, I got a lot of flack from a couple of guys who couldn't make it, and it's like, listen, everybody, we have like
It's
18
24 dudes, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we
doing
have,
the best I can.
18 guys on our roster. Like, chances are every day we could do it, someone is going to have to miss. We do it in the middle of the summer. Like it is what it is. So I don't want to hear it. They wanted, and then I heard a suggestion like, why don't we just do it on Sunday? Because we're not getting buckled on a Sunday night, you morons. That's why.
Exactly.
Shut up, Joey. You didn't have to go to Tennessee, loser.
Which I did see the Snapchats. Looked like a fun trip. Looked like a very family fun trip. So Joey,
I'm sure it was a lot of family fun, but it wasn't as much family fun as the Happy Gilmore.
That's true.
Oh,
yeah, because Joey would be like a 1-1 pick in the Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, he'd be up there. Yeah, he'd definitely be
he's
top
like
five.
he's a good golfer.
Yeah, he'd be.
And
top
then
five.
also Eric's another good golfer. We were missing a couple golfers this year. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would overall great time, great day.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong.
Definitely.
A little contentious after hockey. There were some.
There were some angry people in our locker room.
Do you want to talk about that?
Sure, why not? What else?
We had some. Well, I don't want to blow up anybody's spot, but I mean, fuck it. It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
That's true.
Yeah, a little contentious.
It got a little chippy. I will say this: my team did not like the stick throws.
Yeah, that was.
We
that
did
was
not like the stick throws.
Okay. All right. Can I counter with something?
Sure.
My team did not like the puck hog.
Okay, cool. Then draft him next year.
I mean, if that's the solution to that, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, too bad. Deal with it.
I mean, if that's the solution, I will not be.
Okay. So don't throw your sticks.
I mean,
or beyond the stick throwing, we could talk about that trip all day. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a bad trip. Everybody on our bench was yelling penalty shot.
Yeah,
we were all.
To be fair,
yelling,
that is true. That is true.
We were all yelling penalty shot. We knew that was a penalty shot. 100% deserved penalty shot, and then JB scored. So we're not going to give you penalty shot right after.
Right? Yeah. No, that makes sense. I'm just saying, it's definitely a little.
I mean, yeah. Listen, it is what here's the thing, and I think everybody understands this. The old guys are going to do whatever they can, and I guess he's not an old guy. Behrman's not an old guy, but
he's younger than me.
Yeah, but he doesn't skate. Like I don't know. And I mean, that's just the way he is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. If you get upset about it, like,
don't play.
Yeah. Exactly. Like it's
maybe we say like a penalty is, stick toss something is a penalty shot or something.
Well, I mean that is a penalty shot.
Well, because then you stop the game, you do a penalty shot.
Well, yeah, but don't fucking throw your stick. It's simple as that.
Well, I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Tell your team not to throw sticks.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Did you tell your team to pass the puck?
I don't need to. That's not in the game plan.
Oh, okay.
It's not a penalty to score all the goals.
That's not what I heard. There was some content. My mic just messed up.
Yeah,
we're good now.
Okay, we're good now.
It was a good show for a while then.
I mean, I heard some of the guys on the white team were not happy with the lack of passing, we'll say.
Yeah, is what it is.
That's my answer too.
Yeah. But there's no penalty for not passing.
I mean, there's no refs, so there's no penalty for anything.
Okay. All right. Like I guarantee my team could kick your team's ass. I'm just putting it down.
Yeah, you did. You won 12-5.
I mean, it fisticuffs.
Oh, and yeah, no shit in fisticuffs because my average age is like 46.
My point stands.
I didn't draft a bunch of young scrappers. I drafted a bunch of old wily vets who can swing a golf club.
Well, no, you didn't. You didn't draft two of them.
Yeah, you got lucky.
I didn't draft.
Tim, how did you say it earlier? The stars align.
Continue it.
I drafted a golf team.
Yeah. Well.
And it just so happened that I
picked up two great golfers after the draft.
I had to pick up two good. I was able to pick up two good. I mean, that's strategy. You got to know the intricacies of every player in this draft. It's not my fault you didn't read the scouting report on Booney. You didn't read the scouting report on Booney. It's not my fault. If you read the scouting report, you would know he's got hip problems. And so he wasn't going to be able to do both. I knew that. What do you want from me?
Well, of course you know that. He's your dad. How were you
Well,
supposed to know that?
Yeah, but we didn't know John was only going to play.
I didn't
2
know
shifts.
John was only going to play 2
Oh,
shifts.
don't even
Neither did
start
I.
that.
You
Don't
didn't,
start
you didn't
that.
read the
We had
scouting
no
report that
idea.
he's a golfer.
Yeah.
I would just
Oh,
I would
boy.
just like to say for next year, if you're gonna do both, you have to do both.
Yeah.
There's no,
absolutely.
I
there's
think
no,
that's fair.
there's no showing up halfway through the hockey game and playing a couple shifts and then golfing.
Well, shit, he texted me like he was like, he's like, apparently 475 was all fucked up, which makes sense. That's the way he comes down. Okay, like, and it is.
But yeah,
Should've
you
left
can't,
sooner.
you can't get on 69 off of 475. There's
Exactly. That was the
huge,
issue.
there's huge signs that say that when you get on 475.
Either way, that's the way he was taking, and I guess he went through the like just loop-de-loops because he's like, yeah, I should be there like just as you guys are getting on the ice. I'm like, okay, I'll leave the locker room unlocked. And like after the first period, I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a good story, Garrett. We're sitting there and Garrett's like, is John here yet? And he asked Taft, and Taft was like, no, I haven't seen him. He's like, well, can you have my phone? Because I got texting because I'm not even concerned about him showing up. I'm just concerned about his general safety.
Yeah,
So
like,
we were-
Oh, you're
Yeah.
such, oh, look at you.
See, look at that. What a good captain. He's-
Oh.
He
Because I
cares
knew
about
he
the
wouldn't
safety of his
bail
players.
completely, you know? So I was a little
No.
worried because I
Yeah.
hadn't heard. Usually I'd get some like, oh, traffic, you know. I just want that text say, hey, I got home, Dad. I'm safe. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Is that too
yeah,
much to
yeah.
ask?
Is it too much to ask him to play a whole game? Apparently.
You
Although
guys
I will say,
didn't play. Yeah.
although I will say, didn't really help his golf game all that much. So I'm not too upset
So
about
there you
it.
go. You're
I'm not too
welcome.
upset about
Yeah.
it.
Well, he played about as much time in that game as he did all season. So I guess that does check out.
Yeah, it
So
checks out.
apparently, this is what I've heard. He's moving his schedule around to have Mondays be a late start so he can play more and hang out with the boys more.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard
what I
that
like to hear.
before.
We'll
I've
see.
heard that before.
I'm
I'll
just saying
believe
that's what I
I'll-
heard.
I hope that's the case, but I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm probably right there with you, Connor.
I'll believe it when
This
I
is
see
a
it.
contract year for Mr. John Hagan.
I thought last year was a contract year.
This is a contract year.
What did we just keep giving him 1-year contracts? Hoping,
pretty much.
hoping for the best.
He
Hey.
signed a 2-way deal.
Yeah, he's got a 2-way. He backs up. Yeah.
Send him down to Midland if he doesn't shape up.
Yeah.
He should play Midland, but yeah, you know how it is. Well, I mean, like in addition to our league, he
All right,
should. That would help his
let's
game a lot.
just can we just focus on getting him to show up to one league instead of trying to get him to show up to two?
I know.
One league at a time. All right.
He should play with Eric and his team. If Eric's the best guy on that team is full of Johns. If he's one of their plus
Eric,
players,
if I had $1 for every time I heard Eric say that his Midland team could beat the Gooney Tunes, dude,
He
there
said
is-
that?
Yes.
What?
several
Eric, no.
times.
Even
Eric.
2 years ago when he was on like a division up or whatever, and he was like the leading goal scorer in the league, I was like, dude, there's no world where
Yeah.
your team beats the Gooney Tunes. There just
No.
isn't a world.
We really should set up a match. I want to do that.
I would
They can
love.
keep Eric.
Yeah, they can have Eric. 100%. 100%.
I'd make that drive.
I would too.
I would too.
No,
But
we
here's
should
the
no,
thing,
we
though.
should meet halfway. We should we should meet in like
Saginaw.
Saginaw.
I think
Yeah,
think Saginaw has
Saginaw.
a rink.
yeah,
Where does
Saginaw.
Saginaw-
Or Bay City, I think.
Well, yeah,
it
Bay
does. I think
County
it's Bay
Arena's
City.
right there.
Bay City's like right there. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably easier to just go to Midland. No, but so I don't know. I like the date that we have. I'd rather not move it. Going back to the Happy Gilmore. I'm not opposed to if the days do line up having two teams and one team going up and participating in the tournament Eric did this year. I think that'd be fun to take a bunch of ringers up there, or even it doesn't need to be ringers, but just a team up there.
Oh no, we'll be selecting very carefully for that.
Eh.
I would say 3 out of the 4 members of this show right now would have a pretty good chance. The
Sorry,
fourth,
Tyler.
the fourth,
Yeah, I know.
the fourth might be wearing his quarter zip with a tie underneath and bringing a
Hey, we need a
clipboard
coach for that chip off.
and
There's no
bringing
tiebreaker.
a clipboard. Oh
I think
shit.
that'd be fun. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
I'll pre-cut the clipboard so they break when I slam them.
I don't.
There
Yeah,
you go.
there you go. That's-
yeah,
good
perfect,
coaching.
perfect. So when you snap it, it actually breaks.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Make sure you bring a backpack
That's-
full of clipboards too.
Yeah.
That's a coach. That's a
What's in the bag? Clipboards.
half
Oh, I
broken,
figured it'd be
half,
something like beer or something.
Yeah.
half broken clipboards. Oh shit. All right, boys. Anything else about the Happy Gilmore? It's a great,
Good time.
great week as always. A lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yep, 2022 star.
No, I refuse.
Big asterisk.
All right. So the last thing we have before we wrap up, 2022 jersey reveal. So we're getting a new jersey this year. We're calling it our alternate jersey because it's our third jersey, which is just
Okay.
asinine.
How fucking awesome is it that we
It's
have,
just
first off, 3 jerseys. Second off, 2 beer league teams.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better, the 3 jerseys or the 2 teams. I really don't.
It's a combo thing.
Yeah, it's incredible. So these are our alternates. So obviously they're a little different design from the ones that we have, our whites and our greens. But without further ado, here are the 2022 Gooney Toons alternate jerseys. Boom, baby. Look
Why
at
is it number
those.
11?
Look at those. What'd you say?
I like them.
Why is it number 11?
That's my jersey.
Never mind.
What do you want?
No.
It's my jersey. I will say the coolest part about these jerseys is the shoulder patches.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
The shoulder patches, logos, that's legit. It's legit. So we got these coming. Order forms went out this past weekend. So the boys have them. Already got some confirmations in. If you are on one of the teams, or you know what? If you're not on the teams, if you're just a fan and you want a jersey, email me.
Reach
Email-
out.
I think it's Gooney.
Comment below.
No, don't comment. It's,
No, yeah, why not? Say
no,
comment.
email me. If you want to comment, you can comment, but I'm probably not going to see the comments. Email me at gooneytoonshockey@gmail.com. But if you're on one of the teams, you have received an email. So I'm going to need you to respond to that as quickly as possible so we can get these things ordered in here for, I think, Garrett, you said the schedule's already up. What day is our first game? Like August 18th or something like that?
No, September. I mean, like it's the same time it is usually. What do you call it? Every year, like mid-September is when it starts.
Oh, okay. So we got a little while, but
Yeah,
No cruises planned yet, so
early.
No.
I
Should be
think
good.
the last 2 years we've ordered jerseys. They haven't come in before. No, I think the first year we had our jerseys.
the
yeah.
first year, the green
we
ones we
did.
did, the white ones were like a week late, I think.
Yeah.
It's because we were like, we're like throwing it back and forth, order them, not order them, order them, not order them, and then we ended up doing it. So we ordered them a little late, but yeah, exciting stuff for the boys. These jerseys are so sweet. I'm so excited.
I'm
for these.
excited. Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
green. It was time to get our greens.
It's
our
time. We've
greens.
only had them 3 years.
yeah.
No, we've had them 5 years.
5.
It's our 5th season.
All right. Okay, so 4 years.
So this will be the 5th year with the jerseys.
Yes, this will be the 5th. We haven't had them.
So I mean, they're getting a little ratty.
Oh
They're
yeah.
not-
so
they
before,
weren't
yeah.
great. I mean, they were nice jerseys. They're not like great quality to begin with.
You know,
But-
I honestly, I think they breathe better. I like wearing that one better than the white one. I wish the white was a little thick, like not as thick.
Yeah, but it's like an actual jersey.
I
Yeah.
know, but I don't know. All right, fall 2022 fall league starts September 18th. That's literally the only information.
Well, there you go. Middle of September. So we got a couple, like 2 months.
Yep.
3 months.
Better start training.
Oh,
Hit that
That's
cardio.
true.
Ooh,
Yeah.
365 more days till hockey season.
Yeah. God, it's tough.
Oh shit. All right, boys. Anything else? It's been a while since we caught up. I think we're gonna try and do, what was I gonna say? Oh, obviously with us having 2 teams, we're gonna be recapping both teams' games. So there's a chance we have Ty on more probably, or guys from the B1 team on more, just so I'm not the only one talking about the games. But we'll try and do recaps of both teams every week, and then we're still working out the logistics for the highlight videos. So if you have video editing experience and you are interested in helping me pull highlights and edit highlight videos, let me know. That may be something we will need because
It's
don't-
a unpaid internship.
oh no, yeah, it's absolutely it's
Unpaid internship. So it's
Yeah.
professional.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we'll write you a letter of recommendation if you want.
Unpaid, emphasis,
Yeah.
unpaid internship.
Yep. Lots. You'll be paid in experience and probably beer at the bar if you
Oh,
come
yeah.
to our games.
He
So-
do good work. Signed Gooney Tunes.
What the fuck are the Gooney Toons?
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Put a QR code on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and subscribe. But yeah, so that'll be fun. A lot of fun stuff coming. I think we're gonna try and do probably at least one more summer episode of the podcast, and then we'll do probably one end of August, beginning of September to do like a little season preview, like we did last year. So that'll be
I got
fun.
some ideas brewing for that.
What, the season preview?
Yep.
When Tim gets ideas, I get excited. Tim's ideas are never steer me wrong.
The light bulb's going off.
Yeah. Stop it.
So I think we're gonna try and do one more. Like I said, one more summer. So probably do an all-star super draft. So if you have an idea that you think might be cool for an all-star super draft, comment below. Let us know. We have a couple kind of percolating and a couple potential guests, but if you have an idea, let us know. We'll try and see what we can come up with. Try and do at least one, if not two more episodes. It's just tough scheduling. Everybody's going on vacation and all sorts of shit.
Babies.
Yeah.
Having babies. Oh yeah, I forgot about babies.
August is like no go for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Anything else?
I'm caught up on Shorzy, and I do love that
Yes.
we have a Joe.
It's so I wanted.
I know that was the first thing I thought of.
we can talk about it more next time. I'll tell you what. Our next episode we'll do a Toon review of Shorzy.
Oh man,
I like that. I like that.
So here's the thing: I watched it at home, and then I listened to it on the way. I like episodes 1 through 6 in the car driving out to New York.
Oh my
Episodes
god,
1 through 6 on the way back. It's fun to listen to, man.
If you're watching this podcast and you have not watched Shorzy, it's on Hulu. You need to watch it right this second.
It's amazing. If you're watching this, you like hockey. It sums up everything.
The best. It's the best hockey content I've ever watched.
Yes.
Except for Toon
it's
Talk.
well, except for obviously.
Yeah.
It's better than Idol of the Crowds. It's better than Mighty Ducks.
I don't know if you
Better
can say
than
that.
Slapshot.
Yeah.
Up there with Idol of the Crowds.
But no, it's hysterical. It like perfectly captures a hockey like atmosphere, locker room, persona, all that shit. It's hilarious. Watch it, check it out. We'll do a Toon review, and we'll do some like Gooney Toon to Sudbury
Like,
Bulldog.
Yeah,
Sudbury
like
Bulldog.
I like that.
Some parallels on the next show. We'll just come up with a couple guys who we think fit pretty well with that. So yeah, like that. Look forward to next time we see you guys. Anything else, boys? No.
I am missing the somebody's been feeding Johnny raw meat.
Yeah, I know.
I am missing that. So
I do miss that too.
Look at him go.
yeah, I'm pumped for September to hear that again.
We might have to mix it up. It might not be a weekly thing. It might just be like when somebody has like an actual raw meat play, we might be doing it. But yeah, I agree, Tim. Somebody's been feeding Johnny raw. Look at him go. Wow. Oh shit. All right, boys. Thanks for hopping on. Happy Gilmore was a success. Summer's going good, but I'm ready to get back on the ice. So as always, what was it?
That was a star asterisk.
Oh.
Oh, oh boy, I was worried about you there for a
Yeah,
second.
making gang signs.
I thought you I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Go Gooney Toons.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning into Toon Talk. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to the Gooney Toons hockey page. And remember, folks, tune in next week to see Gooney Toon content and other Beer League hockey news. That's all for today. We'll see you next week on Toon Talk.